to another episode of the Wiley Show. Listen, I am on time. I am here. Um, I am here. I am on time. And we have a lot of stuff that we're going to talk about today. We got a full show we're going to be talking about today. Okay, I can't be out here long because we got to be watching Maddie show come on today, the T.S. Madison Experience. We're going to be getting into that show later on today. But we're going to be getting to NLE Choppa, Romeo. We're going to be talking about Romeo. We're going to be getting into Quavo and Saweetie. We're going to be talking about Quavo and Saweetie. And who else are we going to be talking about? And then we're going to be talking about Derrick Jaxn. Okay? We good? Make sure y'all share the live. Now, let's get to the first subject here with Quavo and Saweetie. Let's bring them. Now, they are on the investigation, you guys. Let's put them up. Okay? Where we at? Quavo and Saweetie is under investigation because it was a whole debacle that happened. You see, Saweetie and Quavo was in the elevator, and pretty much it was just a fighting that was going on in the elevator, and she punched Quavo, and Quavo dodged the punch, and then she hit the ground and was on the ground and struggled to get up. So now the LAPD is investigating this matter. All right. The LAPD is investigating. And I want to say this, even though Quavo wasn't wrong, because you ain't going to don't put your hands on me. That's one thing I'm going to tell you. I don't care if you are a woman, a man, or whatever. Don't put your hands on me. That is something that you got to realize. Just because you are a woman, that does not give you a license to put your hands on somebody. So, but she did come out and she gave a statement. Saweetie did break her silence, and she would say, hey, this happened a long time ago. They resolved the issues. Go head on. It's nothing. We're good. We're in a better place. Please respect my privacy. I hate when these celebrities say, please respect my privacy. You ain't got no privacy. If an elevator, you in the elevator and all that stuff go down, it's no such thing as you going to have privacy. We're going to talk about it. So no, we're not going to respect your privacy. Okay. We're going to talk about it. And obviously, you need this type of publicity, Saweetie, because your streams for Tap In actually increased after this whole upset came up. All right? After this situation came up, Saweetie streams on Spotify increase. Did y'all get the streams? Did y'all streams Tap In? So we're going to talk about it. So all this respect. No, I'm not going to respect it, baby. I'm talking about it. Y'all got to learn how to keep your heads. And celebrities, understand this, that you are being watched. In these elevators, it is cameras, and people are going to, they're going to share it. Like, you just understand that. They said Saweetie just got signed to another record label today. So that's a sign. Thank you. So that's a sign to say this publicity you need. Because everybody been talking about the whole Cardi B, everybody been talking about the whole thing with Megan Thee Stallion. So this is the publicity that Saweetie needs right now. All right? She needs that publicity. So Quavo, get it together. I can't wait to hear your new music and all of that. No woman should be with a man that cheat. I'm going to just tell y'all right in there. If you a cheater, no man should be with a woman that cheats. And so if you're going around cheating on somebody like that, and I don't care what somebody said, because people was talking about, well, if the woman is ain't looking all together, man, cheat. Listen, Saweetie is a beautiful woman, and she got cheated on. So you can look good all day, good top of the line all day, and still that man will cheat on you. All that good stuff, it don't matter. They are still cheat. So you can look good. You can have on the best wig that money can buy. And guess what? They will still cheat on you. They will still cheat on you. Okay. Now, this story was really sad. This triggered me. This triggered me, you guys, when Romeo reveals Black Cop once held him at gunpoint. Romeo recanted a troubling tale where he said he was pulled at gunpoint by an officer who thought Romeo was just some random black dude. And let's see right here. Okay. They said the most recent time I was at UCLA, Romeo said during an episode of his talk show, The Mix, UCLA, you get pulled over there. You better have the camera recording because they don't play no games. But the guy pulled me over at gunpoint, black cop. And he was like, is this a stolen vehicle? I'm like, bro, relax. Just come check out my registration and get my driver's license. According to Miller, the officer repeated his question a second time before realizing who he was. And then when he saw it was me, he said, oh, Romeo Miller? Oh, you good. I thought you were just some random black dude. Though he relived that he was able to walk away, Miller expressed his concern for other black people, including his younger siblings. The scary thing for me is it's scary because my brother, I don't care. You don't have to be no random black dude. He said on the show, my brothers ain't famous. They bigger than me. They 6'4", 6'5". Romeo's story comes days after. Okay, I want to say this really quickly in this situation. And that was a black cop. I'm so glad he shared this story and that it was focused that it was a black cop, because you have some black cops that are bad, like some white cops. I'm gonna be clear with you. Just because they're a black cop don't necessarily mean they down for black people. Let's be clear. And so people say, well, we need more black. It's plenty bad black cops out here, like it's plenty bad white cops out here. I'm going to just keep that crystal clear. So don't be saying, let's put more black. It's plenty black cops that are doing some effed up beep. Okay. So for them to come to Romeo and come in here, oh, I thought you was some random black guy. What do you mean? So this officer is pretty much, you're judging, and you're just randomly going in the neighborhood harassing people that's in a nice car. It's because you saw this black man and that nice car, and you thought that was some random black dude, and that was a black cop. So I just want people to understand, it's all skin folks, all skin folks ain't your kin folks, as they can say. You get these officers that drink the Candace Orange blood or the Candace Orange juice, and they do the baddest stuff, worst stuff than some of you white officers. So that's just profiling is what's going on. And then you get anxiety because anytime I hear or see an officer, because I was tased by an officer. And I still get anxiety when I hear a police siren. I still get anxiety when I see a police officer come to me, because it really does something to me. It does something to me in my spirit, in my energy. I get anxiety when I see an officer, or I get anxiety when an officer is behind me when I'm driving. My heart boom 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 boom. It beats at a fast rate. So I'm just saying it's really, really something for me that would go through. So I'm glad that Romeo gave his story, and that it could have went left. And listen, him sharing that, I'm glad. I wish more people that experience this get away from it and also share their story, so the world can understand that it's just not white cops. It's actually black cops that does stuff as well. Okay, now we're gonna get into the case that's going on, the Chauvin. Did I get the cop name? Give me a second. So I want to make sure. Let me see of the trial. Give me a second, because we have some updates for the police officer that killed George Floyd. He's on trial right now, and it's a couple of things that I retweeted on my Twitter account. I forgot the officer's name, but okay, Derrick Chauvin. But this came from Sean King, but I retweeted him, right? And it said the police supervisor of Derrick Chauvin just testified that Chauvin should have released his hold on George Floyd at least 5 minutes before he did, said it should have been let up the moment Floyd was handcuffed and complicit and compliant. I'm sorry, and compliant. Floyd was dead and unconscious final 5 minutes. Then it was said today, this was another update from the trial, from Derrick Chauvin trial. They said today paramedics confirmed that George Floyd died on the scene and was dead when the police continued to keep him handcuffed with their knees and body weight on him. A paramedic said it was him, not the police, who took the handcuffs off, and the police never tried to help at all. Never tried to help. So it was the paramedic that took the handcuffs off. All of them officers should be on trial for murder. All of them. And it's so sad because when I'm watching this trial, I'm going to tell you, I cannot watch this Derrick Chauvin trial without getting triggered. Baby, when I watched that trial today and when I heard that, I can't even tell you the words that were coming out of my mouth. I cannot repeat it, but I was so triggered. And what the hurtful part about it is, you knew you did wrong. Didn't even take the handcuffs. The paramedics had to take the handcuff off this guy because George Floyd died on the scene. And you could tell that he was there, all of the videos and stuff. And another part I watched yesterday on the trial, when the black guy, older gentleman, by the way, when George Floyd was crying out for his mother, the black gentleman, he started to cry because he had lost his mother. And I started to cry, and I'm like, this trial is literally, I'm telling you, you got, what my medicine? I got it right here. Okay. I got my medication right here. Because it is a trigger. And I try my best to like watch it and give y'all all the details. But every time I go and I look at I look at the trial, I get triggered. I literally get triggered by listening to this trial. So I, like the prosecutor, got a strong case. But again, I'm not putting nothing past this jury, because it only take one to say, oh, I can't make up my mind. It only take one to make this become a mistrial. So I hope and I pray that all 12 find Derrick Chauvin guilty. I hope. But I'm not going to put my hopes up so much that I be let down, because already I'm like, okay, it's a possibility that they could just let this officer walk. But I do, in my heart of hearts, I do believe he will be found guilty. But I will continue to watch it, the little part I can watch, because I know I can't take a lot watching it, because it make you tear up. Because when I was watching it, baby, I was boo-hooing. And they and the defense, they trying their best to some, well, he was on drugs and all that. I don't care what that man was on. He was handcuffed. You had your knee on his neck. You could have just let up and just let him lay it on the ground with the handcuffs on. You did not have to apply pressure to his neck. That's the part I don't understand. You didn't have to do that. And to the officer that showed up to the scene to not intervene is sad. Come on now. That's the sad part. All of them officers that showed up to the scene didn't stop. I was like, hey, bro, get your knee off his neck. Get your knee off his neck. He got handcuffs. Let's make sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, not one officer said, hey man, you literally, until he died, you still had it on there until the paramedics showed up, and then paramedics have to take the handcuffs off George Floyd. And so if you all did not watch the documentary, I'm sorry, if y'all not watching the trial is all over YouTube. It's all over the news. What I watch Roland Martin Unfiltered. That's why I watch it on. So I watch the trial on Roland Martin Unfiltered. So I get it all over there because he streams it. So I watch it all the time. And you can see it on all the websites. That is all the news. They stream it on their YouTube channel. And you can watch it over there. They stream it on the YouTube channel. Okay. Yeah, so it just really, it's really, really sad, y'all. And I'm definitely praying for George Floyd family, because yet they have to go through all of this. They have to go through all of this. I'm praying for the family of George Floyd. I'm really, really praying for the family. Definitely praying for the family. All right. So we moving on to the next topic that we have. All right. Oh my gosh. Let's put him up on the screen. NLE Choppa, I think that's his name, claims drugs were planted on him during arrest. The Memphis hip hop star NLE Choppa has fired back at Florida police days after his arrest in the state on gun, drugs, and burglary charges. The famous musician took to Instagram Thursday to break his silence on the recent incident where he was arrested for a host of charges, including possession of Xanax and carrying a concealed firearm. In a statement, Choppa is clear. The substance were planted on him, and he does not use or consume anything that was found at the scene. In a shocking statement entitled Stay Woke, NLE Choppa describes the events that led to his arrest and claims a certain group of people may be behind his criminal charges. To begin, when you start changing lives around you and begin to stand for something deep in your purpose, you become a target to a certain group of people. Also, the devil. During this arrest, I was set up. Substances were planted on me that I don't consume, use on my name, was lied upon, and I was even mistreated in the process, he began. He continued to say this. Every media outlet, news channel, etc. covered this story to paint a picture and new surface I've been working so hard to create. This case will be beaten and I will walk a free man. Remember, it's innocent until proven guilty, not guilty until proven innocent. Asking my supporting to stand firm with me. Allow God to do his work. Thank you and love y'all dearly. It's unclear who he alleged planted the drugs at the scene. It's unclear. He said a group of people. Obviously, the man was high when he wrote it because he said it was a group of people. I'm like, who was the group of people? Who said it? Who set it up, bro? It looked like you had the drug because I looked at some of your interview, Choppa. I looked at some of your interviews, and you can clearly tell that you get high. You get high. I looked at your interview that you did with the No Jump Off podcast. It looked like you was high then. Okay? So let's not sit here and act like you don't know what's going on here. I do believe you had the drugs. Don't be sitting there talking about they planted on me. You and your crew probably had all them drugs you can get high. It looked like you get high. And this is what you could do, Choppa. You can take a drug test. No, go and take a drug test. Let's test your blood and your urine. Because that's one thing about your urine and your blood. It'll show if any of those type of substance is in there. I put my last dollar that you get high on all them drugs. You know you get high on weed. You know you get high on fentanyl or whatever else they say you was accused of. Just look at just look at you, sir. Look at you. You smell like you smoke and get high and shoot up. All right. just wait. It's just I'm just looking. Y'all don't want press one. Let me ask my audience. Let me ask my audience right quick. Press one if y'all believe that he is innocent. Press one. Press two if you believe NLE Choppa is guilty. Press two. If y'all believe that he's guilty, press two. If you believe that he's innocent, press one. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, woo. He been found guilty. Child, according to my audience, he been found guilty. Oh, child, here we go. We back with Tina and T.I. Tiny and T.I., they are back in the news, you guys. 2 more alleged victims accused T.I. and Tiny of drugging and trafficking. 2 new accusers have recently come forward and both claim to have been drugged and trafficked by T.I. and Tiny Harris. The accusers are being represented by Tyrone A. Blackburn. The lawyer represented a number of victims that have also come out with sexual assault allegations. Reports that the lawyer Tyrone A. Blackburn, who previously sent a letter to federal prosecutors claiming the couple has committed abusive crimes, retained by 2 anonymous survivors this week, in addition to several other victims. He's also represented. One of the victims claimed she was drugged, forced to take tons of Molly and X, and sex trafficked in 3 states, including Nevada and Florida, in 2010. The second victim has claimed she was drugged during a May 2010 incident and then raped by Clifford Harris, one of his male friends, in a hotel in Miami, Florida. Medical records relating to the second victim, who was 20 when the alleged assault took place, have been reviewed by their attorney. Blackburn is also reporting talking to a third victim who has come forward, although they are not currently represented by him. Accusations of sexual abuse, drugging, and sexual trafficking were first leveled against the married couple in January, with a number of alleged victims increasing since then. Lawyer Tyrone A. Blackburn confirmed by March that he had represented at least 11 victims. And further, 6 people came forward later that same month. The couple has denied the allegations, which they have called and baseless. I want to make sure I get this word. Unsubstantiated and baseless. I'll try to get the word, child. It was too big for me. The majority of the allegations are similar in nature. Okay, this is what I want to say about all of this with the rape and drugging. I don't believe none of it. Let me tell you why. These people went to T.I. and Tiny house. They wanted to ride on T.I. peen. They wanted to eat Tiny puss. And I want to tell you this. I don't believe that any of these people were raped. They went there willingly. They took the drugs. They got screwed in their butt and screwed in their yoni. They are doing this for publicity, and they're doing this for financial gain. I don't believe that they were touched. I believe they went over there and sucked TIP willingly, and they licked on the lips of Tiny's yoni willingly. I don't believe that they were raped. I don't believe it. I believe they're doing this for monetary gain. I'm going to say it again. They're doing it. They want to be rich. They want a show. They want a Birkin bag. They want all this. They ain't none of them was touched. That don't make no sense. Oh, yeah, you was touched. Did you went to the hospital? Oh, now you speaking now? I don't believe it. You got to show me some more evidence. Got to show me some more evidence. As of right now, I don't believe it. I believe they went inside that mansion and that king-size bed, and they did all that stuff willingly. And now that T.I. and Tiny is in the news, and now they're in the news, and now people are talking about their trending. Oh, let me say, I was touched by Tiny and T.I. I went to his house. I did the threesome, and I was touched. And then I went to the hospital. I was touched. Then you getting represented by Blackburn. Come on now. What the prosecutors gonna do? Because all this is sound like a money grab. I want to see, where is the district attorney of Georgia? What is the district attorney of Georgia is saying? What is the attorney general of Georgia is saying? What is the governor of Georgia is saying? What is the lieutenant governor of Georgia is saying? What is the district? Where's all these people with the cases of locking them up? what is the investigations is saying, other than I don't want to hear what these so-called people is saying with their lawyer Blackburn, because Blackburn don't give a damn about those victims. He only care for a check. That's why Blackburn is representing whoever. Because if T.I. and them call and say, hey, let me speak to you, let me give you a check. Let me resolve something with the victims. We'll cut a check out for $10 million. Let's do a settlement. He get 10% of that. That's why Blackburn doing all that stuff. But I don't believe that T.I. and Tiny is guilty. None of that. Everybody that they screwed, they were willing participants, they were legal, and they got screwed, and they got high, and it was all happy and good with it. But now they want money, and I need to see some more evidence, okay? And we'll definitely open up, and we will definitely open up the phone lines, and we'll let y'all call in. But I have a right to give my opinion, right? Can I give my opinion? Okay, I'll definitely get my opinion and let y'all call in. Let me make sure. Did we get through all the topics? I think we did get through all the topics that we was going to talk about today. And the rest of we'll talk about over there, because we'll say some of these topics for after we talk about Maddie. Let's open up the phone lines. And people, when you call in being real. Who Wiley? Once again, you ain't standing up for the victims. I stand for real victims. I don't believe those people as real victims. They went over there willing participant. They did the little sniff. They did the little palky, and they went on and ate the little lipsy of the yoni, and they did it willingly. Okay? Why the hell would T.I. know what he do all? And then talking about you were trafficking in different states. So you're trying to tell me that T.I. is running a sex trafficking? I don't believe it at all. It don't sound right. They added too much to this. They was sex trafficking in different states, and you didn't run for safety? And now you free to go to Blackburn, your lawyer, because you want to come on now. Who you think you fooling? You ain't fooling me. Come on now. Oh, we one more subject. We gotta get to Derrick, child. Let's put Derrick on the screen. So Derrick Jaxn, let me make sure y'all can see him. This man, he went on Clubhouse. And so he was asking questions. He was like, okay, let me ask the questions. Let me tell y'all, my wife did leave me. She filed for bankrupt. Not she filed for bankruptcy. She filed for a divorce. So he went into one of the Clubhouse rooms. Now, I didn't get to hear it. I heard the audio on some other YouTube channel. And so all that was going on. So somebody must alerted Tasha K to come on Clubhouse. And then she came on Clubhouse talking about his side chicks. Look at what he's doing. She fought for his wife. So he was literally on Clubhouse on a press tour. On a press tour. Now, some of the women that was talking about Derrick Jaxn. Now, one of the women's on there, she wanted some advice, and they was trying to get it together. I want to get some advice too. He's good in bed. He got a good body. Derrick Jaxn, you ain't counselor in my book. You got a good body. That's why I'm gonna get my body together, because women will listen to you. Got you a good body, and you chocolate. Then I'm hearing you tall. Then I hear that you can really hit it, and it be real good and stuff like that. And so Tasha K was on the live talking about she's protecting the side chick surgeon, but she's not like a surgeon yet. She's doing her residency. So she's the side chick surgeon resident. So because she's doing her residency, you know, all that type of stuff. But my thing is this: I don't think you should be a surgeon and you're getting screwed in the parking lot. What kind of nasty thing are you to get screwed in the parking lot? So if you lose your job, you just lose your job then. You know you don't supposed to be in the hospital parking lot taking no pee up your rectum. You supposed to be scrubbing your hands down, doing surgeries, not getting screwed down your throat in the parking lot. Okay, but Tasha K says she's doing it. She's protecting her identity and all that. And I'm like, I don't want my surgeon. I'm supposed to be recovering, and my surgeon is in the parking lot getting screwed. No. I don't want all that. all that cross contamination, peen juice, and hairs and prodigals and all that stuff. No. Where's my surgeon at nerd in a getting screwed? I don't want that. Okay, we'll move on. But Derrick Jaxn went on there, and Derrick, go on your press tour. You protect the bag. One thing about it, Derrick, if your wife is okay with you cheat, I'm okay with it. I'm not about to throw you away. Write another book because I'm gonna read it and review it. I'm going to buy your other book and I'm going to read it and review it. And I'm going to learn from you, brother. And so I get some yoni and all that. You good in my book. You good in my book. Okay. If your wife is okay with it, wearing that bonnet, looking like that, and she grabbed your hand, she okay to I'm okay with it too, player. I'm okay with it too. You think I'm not about to throw it if the wife okay? What y'all so mad for? Listen, that wife got a man with a good body, a man with a good ping, a man with 6 figures he making and other deals that he making. I wouldn't leave him either. I stay right there with my husband because y'all didn't throw Bill Clinton under the bus or Hillary for staying with Bill. So please don't come at Derrick Jaxn like that. Get off of Derrick Jaxn back. All right. And I already said that if he was overweight, then I wouldn't take his back. But he got a nice body and he chocolate. So I stand with Derrick Jaxn. Period. All right. So we over the phone lines. If his wife want to stay there with the bonnet, that's her. Child, please. All right. I ain't mad. I'm not angry at all. Let me go. We'll over these phone lines and everything like that. I want to give a special shout out to the Wendy Williams caller. She gave me a beautiful love token and a card. My P.O. box. Thank you, Wendy Williams. Love you. Love you so much. When I left that P.O. box, I left with a beautiful smile. Thank you so very much. I would have read your card live on the air, but it's between us. Okay. Give me a second. I want to pull up the phone lines. All right. We've been on the line for about 30 minutes. Let me hurry up these phone lines because I don't want to miss the Maddie show. I definitely don't want to miss Maddie's show because we will be back live again and we will be reviewing Maddie's show. For all of you that want to watch it, and if you don't watch it, come watch our review. We love TS. We are the only YouTube channel really that get a lot of views talking about her show. So I'm gonna make sure y'all come on
your
over.
show now. Press 1
come on back
to hear
and
important
everything like that.
Your show is scheduled to start in 19 seconds.
Thank you so much. Y'all is on it. I talked about Derrick Jaxn. Yes, we did. Thank you. Is Derrick Jaxn in the chat? Let me check with my moderators.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4,
if he is,
3,
out of the chat,
2,
come on the show.
1.
They said Derrick Jaxn.
Blog Talk Radio.
Is he in the chat? Give me a second. Is he in the chat? Is Derrick Jaxn in the chat? Okay, he's not in the chat. Is he? Okay, I want to make sure. Let me check with my moderators. Blue Skies, is he in the chat? Let me know. We'll bring him on the air. Okay, let's open up the phone lines. We have a lot that we talked about. So if y'all want to call in, we have the number on the screen. They say I feel bad. I don't feel bad for his wife for what? Men cheat. Get over it. Women, y'all shouldn't be all that caught up your man cheat on you. Who cares? Dry them tears and stay with him. Good peen. He got a nice body. Make eyes. I understand if the man was like overweight and didn't have no money, but let him cheat. So what? Get over it. Get over it. You got your man, good man. He cheated on you. You know, a man gonna cheat on you about a couple of times. He'll get it right. Sure. All right, let's go to the phone lines. 9867, caller, you on the air.
Hi, Wiley and chat. This is the voice from New York.
Hi.
Wiley, what's going on with you agreeing with Derrick Jaxn cheating and stuff? First of all, let me just say, so I'm part of a group called Young Black American Doctors on Facebook. And when Tasha K mentioned the surgical resident, and there's not that many Black residents in Atlanta, Georgia. So we try to find who she is because it's just a process of elimination. We decided that Shorty cannot be no resident that has lunch breaks. Like a surgical resident. We're thinking she's
So wait.
We were like everyone was like, where is she located? Because we think she's either a surgical nurse assistant. We assume that she was the person that the scrub tech. But we're like, there's no way this shorty went to medical school, is a resident, and has so much free time. Where they do that at? Where they do that? How? Do you know how you have time to go into the back of the car, and on your lunch break, they don't get lunch break? Yes, it's easy to find out who the residents are, okay?
So
Because
she could have been,
online.
she could have been a surgical RN. Was she an RN?
Exactly. Okay, then you need to stop with that word resident. This is the problem. Physicians and nurses are not the same. Now, we think she doesn't have an MD at all. She does not have a medical degree. She has some other things, and, you know, everybody thinks they're doctors and not really doctors, you know, and we think that's what happened. But we all look online, and even now, we're trying to find out who she is. Because I want her to be tagged in the post on Facebook to talk about her experience. It's not hard to find. There's not that many Black doctors. There's not that many Black female surgeons. So it's easy to zero it down in Atlanta. We could just look at all the websites and see who the hell is doing all this.
That's y'all trying to track her down, but so they don't get lunch break because he only do it for 15 minutes though. He only go get that ping for one of the persons said, quote, he only goes for 15 minutes.
But that's the thing. You know how hard it is to be a resident? They doing 70 hours per week. When do you have the time to ungown in a car to get something and go back and then go what? What do you do? I need to know.
That's a lot of germs. COVID, it's a lot of germs. So you mean to tell me?
Exactly. She's probably the lunch lady. She's probably something scrub tech nurse, but she's not a physician. And plus, even the types of words she was using when she was on the call. Right, you know, we can turn it off and on, but her language and the words that she used doesn't tell me that she's well educated. No shade, but you know, we can turn it off and on. And I think they ran with the story because they want to. They you know, it looks bad that he's messing with a scrub, a person who's handing you the utensils. So the scrub tech, not even the nurse. Not even the nurse, like the one that's below the nurse, okay? And shout out to all my health professionals because everyone is needed. But I don't like this negative view on physicians, especially Black women surgeons. They have to go through a lot already. And for her to go out there, I'm glad they tried to make sure she's anonymous because we've been hunted. When we heard that call,
somebody said, I don't think that was the lunch. So you don't say, somebody said the lunch lady. Did you say the lunch lady?
But she's not no real doctor. She's not a doctor. She's not a resident because that's a bad impression on your physician. Okay, and you know how hard it is to be a woman surgeon, a Black woman surgeon, a resident. They're free labor. Okay, they're underpaid and overworked. How do you even have the time to even? It behooves me. How do you even have the time? And then you going on and you looking like a desperate. You looking desperate. And you're gonna be making money? Like, why are you doing this? You
so my thing is this, because the peen probably good. It's probably, we don't know how she looked, you know. The peen, she probably wanted some of that good peen. And you know, Derrick Jaxn, he's a good talker. He's a good communicator. So
he's a swindler. He's a con artist. He's a swindler. He's a con artist. And that's the worst, dangerous man you can have.
So you would let him hit it? Now, somebody posted in the chat, they said Dr. Heavenly acts like a straight rat.
Okay, yes. Okay, let's get to Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly is well accomplished, and she owns her own business that she can act how she wants to act. When you are a resident and you are associated with a hospital, you're not representing yourself. You're representing the hospital itself. So you cannot be what you want to be and act the way you want to act and be out there. Because again, you're under a certain type of contract. Because that's a negative look. That's what happened with TikTok doc.
Okay. Well, I just want to understand: is the lady a CNA, a nurse, a surgeon, a RN? Who is she?
No doctor. She's not no doctor, so we're not even going to pull her in the MD route. That's a disrespect to medical doctors. That's a disrespect to medical students. And honestly, I'll be unhappy if she's a nurse too, because we love our nurses. But I don't think she's any of those things. Okay, I think she's somewhere probably delivering food in the surgical unit and say, "Oh, I work for such and such." You know, people don't know their jobs. They like to, exaggerate their role. but I cannot see her scrub it in and putting sutures and surgical procedures on your loved one.
All right.
I don't want that type of nonsense.
All right.
And also, lastly, Wiley, before I get off, you mentioned about Bill Clinton and how we didn't, how Bill Clinton, we didn't give him enough slack. First of all, Bill Clinton lost his position in his role, okay? And he's a political figure. And even to this day, Monica Lewinsky is still known as the head giver of the United States. So this years later, they never ran from her. She's always associated with that.
But let's be clear with that, though. Hillary and Bill still together.
You said what?
I mean, Hillary and Bill Clinton, they're still together. They're still husband and wife.
Because it's a political thing, is why they're still together in the money stuff. This young girl this woman that's with Derrick Jaxn, she's so far long gone. And what I hate most about what she's doing is that she's using religion and the Bible to be with someone like this. Now, I'm not biblical scripture writers, okay? And I know, you probably know the Bible more than me, because when you be sitting online, I can tell that you were a church kid. I am not a church kid, okay? But I do know that there's somewhere in the Bible that says that you can divorce your husband if he commit adultery.
Yeah, you can. But my thing is this: she don't want to. She believes in the institution of marriage, that her husband is changed. I do believe Derrick Jaxn is a changed man, and so you should can a man change and everything like that. And so
no, he's not. He doesn't want to change. You know why? He got caught. Let's be honest. The reason why this is happening because he got caught. He doesn't care. Because now that his business is very much how are you going to preach about cheaters and you're a cheater yourself if that's your whole brand? This is all about brand remodeling. Okay?
All right.
Okay. He abuses his people though. But yeah, that's all I have to say,
well,
Wiley.
Thank you so very much.
Stop kicking for him, Wiley.
All right.
All right, then.
All right. Bye. Anonymous, you live on air.
What's up? I just wanted to know what your booty smells like.
Okay, go ahead. Y'all want to play. But she may not never get another Derrick Jaxn, period. So I don't think her wife that wife will ever get another Derrick Jaxn. I don't think so. So I just went on the side of his wife. You believe in the institution of marriage. And why y'all mad and pressed that she want to take her man back? And she's not that. I don't think she will ever get another Derrick Jaxn. She got kids, and her chances of getting into another marriage, of getting another chocolate man that goes to the gym, have a beautiful body, her chances are very slim. Once you reach over the age of 30 and you have kids and all of that, your chances of getting a man is very slim, especially when you're a black woman. I'm just giving y'all the facts here, and you may not want to accept it. All right, let's go to the phone lines. Okay, I think that was a call on it, but I think they hung up. Okay, the number is 646-716-8447. Your chances are very, very slim. It's the truth. Your chance, if I'm out looking, you think I'm gonna try to get a woman that got 3 kids? No way. Sit down. I'm not gonna want you. No, I'm gonna want somebody that don't have any children, that don't have all that baggage. Because when you have children, you have baby daddies and all of that. You come with baggage, and I don't want you with baggage. I want you to be with no kids and all that. What I look like? Then you got 6 kids with 4 baby daddies. I don't want to be the 5th one. No. That's just my opinion. That's just how I feel like. And you may not want to take this advice, but hey, slow down, having all them kids. If you want to get your husband, you're not gonna be that desirable like that. Nobody gonna want you like that. You got about 6 kids with 6 baby daddies. No way. Forget that. Don't let them Tyler Perry movies get it confused, get you all twisted, and have that mindset, because it's not gonna happen. All right. I'm just giving my opinion. I don't care about opinion. Somebody said, wait a minute. Wait, somebody said Marquis said. Okay, hold on. Somebody just posted in the chat. Okay, go ahead, Marquis Samuels. Y'all go ahead. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go to the phone line. Somebody said Marquis Samuels. Y'all tried it. 9123, caller, you're there.
Who?
Hey.
Hello?
Hey, you live on the Wiley Show.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, Wiley. I'm a bullet. I'm at the bar. You're my favorite YouTuber. I seen that you were on live, so I'm like, I need to call. Wiley. Shout out to my bestie, Monty V. She's in the chat right now. She told me that you were live.
What you want to talk?
I need to gather myself.
Did you want to talk about the subjects?
Honestly, I don't have nothing to talk about. I just want to say hi, Wiley, and I love you.
Hi, thank you. Last one in the mama sector of YouTube, stay moving. I'm just serious. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm just, you know what? If you don't want to believe me, keep having all the kids, keep getting all the baby daddies, and watch how you're going to end up not with the most desirable man. If you want that man on a different status, you got to also have that status as well. You can't be having around with 15 kids with 14 baby daddies, and you think you about to get this man of this high status. That's just not going to happen. Not going to happen. He's not even going to even come down your same block. I mean, I'm just giving my. Let me stop. Okay. You're not gonna run into a bar like that. It's just facts. Let's go to the phone lines. Anonymous, you live on air.
Wiley, I got to dish the tea.
Okay, hold on. Are you talking about the subject? Go ahead.
Yes. Now, Wiley, I have to dish the tea. I saw Miss Tasha K's expose.
Okay, nope, not gonna be about that. Anonymous, you live on air.
Hi, Wally.
Okay, you play. I remember your voice. Hey, you live on Anonymous. You live on air.
Wiley.
Oh Lord, I hung up on her. Call back in, Wendy Wills. I was trying to screen the callers. Call back in, Wendy Wills. I'm sorry. I hung up on Wendy. Is this her? Hey, is this you? I'm sorry. Hello. Hi.
This is
No. Y'all playing on that. Hello? You live on the Wiley Show. I was trying to screen the callers.
Hi, Wiley.
Hey, I hung up on her. Tell her Wendy Wills call her. Y'all post in the chat box. Wendy Wills, call back in. Wiley didn't mean to hang up. I didn't mean to hang up on her.
Call back.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, I think this is her. Hold on one second. Let me see if this is her. Give me one second. All right. Is this you, Wendy? Hello?
No, this is me, Wiley.
Oh, child. I think this is her right here. Hold on. Is this you, Wendy? This you, Wendy? Oh, child. What is going on with these people playing on these phone lines? Is this Wendy?
Wiley, Derrick Jaxn.
Oh, come on. All right, go ahead, lady. These people said on my phone today. Go ahead, sister. Oh my God.
The chain.
Go ahead.
Your trolls off the chain.
These trolls.
Oh my goodness. Derrick Jaxn. Oh,
okay.
Listen, ain't nobody trying to hear Derrick Jaxn. He can't give nobody no relationship advice if he can't even take his own advice. I'm sorry.
But if he's a good looking guy, he got a six pack.
He can be good looking. He can be a sexual chocolate. Ooh, sexual chocolate. Eddie Murphy style. He could be all that, Wiley. Ain't nobody trying to hear that foolishness. And Derrick Jaxn, you can't be trying to tell people to leave their man and then you want your woman to stay with you. You talking about cheating and all that stuff, but you right here cheating on your wife with all of these women. 3 women, 4 women came out the closet.
And I don't think the wife didn't know. I think the wife know because when you look at what she said she left. And she said, this is not my problem to fix. This is his problem to fix. And she went and got on camera like that. If she was really interested in him, she got on camera because he told her to get on camera because they need that check.
That check. And I think what she did was right because the woman stand by your man and protect the bag. See, some of y'all ain't used to having no big bag like that because y'all got y'all WIC card and y'all food stamp card. She protected the bag. She protected the bag.
Playing us. You know that man a cheater. She said she done left him with her.
Sometimes you got to deal with a man that's gonna cheat.
Didn't know about it. Tasha K exposed it.
It doesn't matter who exposed it. It's still a man. There ain't that many men out here in the world. It's plenty. It's more women out here than it is men. So if you get your man that cheat on you everywhere, as long as he ain't bringing you back no burn sensation, no type of disease.
She don't even want a man. What if she want a girl?
No, she don't want a girl. She
lift that weight.
Listen, I just gave my opinion. Y'all can just do whatever and just be single. Just be single.
Listen, I don't care what nobody. I feel like they both played us. He got called, so he had no choice but to do a press release, and then she had to wake up out of bed with her cap on her head to say she's standing by her man and she believes in the Bible and Christian. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what somebody say. Okay, they playing us. That relationship been done, but whatever. It is what it is. The T.I. stuff. What you were saying, T.I. I think T.I. They trying to charge T.I. Tiny with sex trafficking because it's not that they kidnapped anybody.
Okay.
Well, it's not because they kidnapped them and traveled them across state line. It's because that they could have paid for them to fly across state lines for sex. So when you look at sex trafficking, if I pay for you to come where I'm at to have sex with you, that's a form of sex trafficking, according to the United States of America. So that's why they charging them with sex traffic, because they paid for people to fly in with the intentions of having sex.
I just think that it's so sad that T.I. and them going through. I don't believe that they took advantage of nobody. I just think everybody is doing this now is because it's a money grab. They want money now. It's like those victims are coming out.
Everything is a money grab,
it's a money grab.
That R. Kelly stuff was the gateway to it, though, Wiley.
Once
some girls got on surviving R. Kelly, they charge R. Kelly with the same thing, paying for women to travel across state lines to have sex. They charging him with sex trafficking too. So
yeah, you're right.
I think that was just the floodgate for it.
You're right about that.
So these men in hip hop that be playing for these flights, these Instagram models, and taking them all over to Dubai and wherever they're traveling and taking them to, they better get ready and get prepared because the government says pay for that person to travel with the intentions of having sex. That's sex trafficking.
But thank you so much for calling in. You're right about it. I hear.
All right, Wiley.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, let's do it again. All right. And hold on 1 second. We're gonna get to everybody. Give me 1 second, callers. Don't hang up nobody. I'm gonna get to everybody. Anonymous, you live on air.
Hey, Wiley.
Okay, that's not Wendy Williams. I know that voice. Anonymous, you live on air. Anonymous? Oh gosh. Anonymous, you live on air.
Wiley.
There you go. I'm sorry about that earlier. These trolls are just go ahead, Wendy.
It's okay. How are you, Wiley?
I'm great. I don't know I had your card and it put a smile on my face. Thank you so much for the love, Wendy. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, Wiley. You're welcome. I remember I was cussing on that last episode. So I said I have to give him something because I don't know if it was monetized or not. I don't know. I don't be in chats. I don't be in things like that. But when I cuss, when I let a few flip out, I'm going to send you something.
Yes. Okay. Yes. How are you doing?
And everyone should be doing that.
Yes.
But you know what, Wiley? You know what? The last time we talked, I don't believe for 1 second that Derrick Jaxn chick is a surgeon at all. Okay? You're going out getting screwed in a vehicle during lunch break. She's probably an orderly or a receptionist at a doctor's office at best. Okay? No one is having her returning with dirty fingernails and a nasty crotch to do surgery on them. Get out of here with that. You know, and the T.I. and Tiny, I agree with you 100%. Okay? Those whores went over there, took drugs, you know, and they were happy to screw celebrities. Now they want to holler rape and sex trafficking. I don't believe them for 1 minute.
Oh,
you know, what T.I. and Tiny should do, they should have went to the Will Smith and Jada sex party class. Okay? Because they have those freaky deaky parties too. Okay? But they go and they get people class. Okay? People that had something to lose. That's what T.I. and Tiny better start doing. Stop going to get these low budget women from the strip clubs.
Yes.
Okay? That don't have anything to lose. And now they're coming after your money and your reputation.
Come on. You're right about it.
That's what they have to do if they want to have those freakniks.
And
the last thing I want to talk about, what's the young lady's name? Is it Sweet Tea and Quavo? That's who's fighting in the elevator?
Saweetie and Quavo.
Saweetie. Okay. These names are killing me. But, you know, I just want to preference this by saying, you know, I thought it was absolutely horrific what happened in that elevator. I don't condone men putting their hands on women, but I don't condone women putting their hands on men neither. Listen, I have a son, and I teach him never put your hands on a woman. You know, but you have a lot of roughneck women who can hit harder than men out here, okay? I've seen some women, you know, street fighting like they're in WWE. Okay? Knocking men out. So mothers, you know, teach your daughters to keep their hands to themselves.
Yes.
You can't hit someone, you know, and then tell them how hard they should hit you back.
Facts.
Because if my son was ever accosted by these street fighting Neanderthals, he better do what he has to do to knock them the hell out. And I will provide bail money for him. You know? She should have just walked away, you know, let him have whatever that box was in that box, call the police if it was that important. You know, but you can't put your hands on a man and then say, oh, you can just tap me on the wrist.
Come on. Right.
Some of these women are built like Wells Fargo. They are big women and they hit hard. So keep your hands to yourselves, because you know what? If they put their hands on my son, okay, and they corner him and he can't get away from them, he's told to knock them the hell out. And I don't care who don't like it.
I feel you on that.
But, you know, Wiley, I totally agree with you on that. Don't hit me, and I won't put my hands on you.
Facts.
I'm glad, nonetheless, that their relationship is over with.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and they went on their merry ways, on their separate ways, and that's sad. The police shouldn't be involved with what happened in the elevator. Let's not drag this on any longer. You know, let these people just go their separate ways. That's what I say.
I feel you on that. And we thank you so very much for calling in.
You're welcome. And you have a great evening, Wiley.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Woo. Yes. You just never know who's calling in. All right. 6268, calling on air.
Hello, Wiley.
Hey.
Thanks for accepting my call.
Okay.
You know, I just wanted to talk to you about T.I. and Tiny.
Okay.
Because T.I. is one of the people that I admire so strongly as a Black activist, as a person, the whole family, as a guide to how to live beautiful. And let me tell you something. I had to really think about it. First, I was like, oh, well, those women, this TV is too loud. oh well, these women got paid. They got paid and they signed up for this. Until my daughter is a songwriter, right? My daughter is a songwriter. And I was telling my daughter, oh, please write a song for Tiny, because she's an old soulful songwriter. I said, please, she's 21 years old. I said, please write music for Tiny daughter. And, you know, I was trying to push her up to get involved with these people.
Okay.
But her spirit never allowed her to do it. And my God, if she would have brought me back some news like that, baby, I would be a mother to show how it needs to be done. I think that they need to be penalized. Let me explain something to you. These women, everybody did not sign up for those freak shows. Those women was passed around, and Tiny is the most disgusting woman that, I mean, allegedly, she's one of the most disgusting women that I have ever.
How do you know that she's disgusting? They just freaky. I don't think they took advantage of nobody.
She's weak. Her and Candy had to use other women's bodies in order to keep their husbands. Okay? T.I. should have been left her. And then she wouldn't even be going through this, because he would have been with a real woman that don't need another woman in the bed to satisfy her man. Tiny is disgusting. Okay?
Did you ever meet her? How do you know that she's disgusting, ma'am?
She's disgusting because she first of all, with all those surgeries, it almost made her daughter go blind, having her daughter follow behind her. I believe everything those women is saying. Trust and believe. I believe those women, because I had to say, when you listen to the testimony of one child that was underage, 17 years old, when you hear her sweet voice and her testimony, and you got children, you want to say, wait a minute. Now I got you, girlfriend. I realize.
All right, I feel you on that. And thank you for calling in. I'm gonna go to the next caller. Thank you. You just never know who's calling into the Wiley Show. Oh wow. Okay. What time? How we doing with time? Okay, we doing real good. 7441. You live on air.
Thank you.
7441. You live on air. Can you turn me down in the background? Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead.
Okay. I agree with you, Wiley.
Oh, okay.
Totally. About T.I. and Tiny. Anytime you get a bunch of chicks that are freaks for X pills and weed and liquor, this is what you get. Like Wendy said earlier, they picked the wrong type. Tiny should be coming home. You know, ain't nothing wrong with doing a threesome, but don't come home with a chick with pink tracks in her head. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you ever heard the term "you get what you pay for"?
I heard that term. Yes, sir.
Okay, they got what they pay for. See, Will and Jada don't have that problem because they are a higher class of people, and they choose to swing with people with reputable and in the closet personas, so to speak. But T.I. them, you know, they picking chicks up from the club. And so this is what it turns out to. Now, as far as they saying the chick was underage, I know girls had babies at 13 and 14.
Yeah.
Nobody raped them. They chose to get their little cock up early.
Yeah, my grandma was 13 when she had her first child. They was doing it.
My grandma was 14, and she had 15 kids. Jeez. And stayed with my granddaddy 60 years until she passed. So a lot of people need to get off of that. And see that caller there, you can tell how hard her voice is. She smoked a lot of weed, so she probably got a pearl tongue, look like a little ding-a-ling anyway. You know what I'm talking about?
I hear you, sir. I hear you.
I ain't trying to be funny, you know what I'm saying? It's just this is what it is.
All right.
These women smoke too much weed, and this weed is laced, and it's giving them too much estrogen, and too much estrogen make you manly. That's why they fight like they fight. Women nowadays fight more than dudes, and you know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that.
We just gotta tell the truth. And while I'm at it, Derrick J, y'all know that girl a lesbian. His wife is a lesbian.
What?
You saw yeah, you ain't saw the video on her on Instagram lifting the weights. She's stronger than him. That's why
that doesn't mean that she's a lesbian because they lift weights, sir.
Why? That's why her swag like it is. She don't dress up because she don't know how to dress up. She a little boy.
Okay, caller. We thank you so very much for calling in, keeping it real on the Wiley Show. Thank you.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, you just never know who's gonna call into the show. 3071 calling on air.
Hi, Wiley. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I don't have anything negative to say about like Tiny or whatever. The situation is unfortunate, but I don't know her personally, so I'm not gonna judge her. But if something did happen with T.I. and Tiny, then yes, they should, face charges. But I want to go back to the Wendy Williams caller. I've noticed that when she calls, she's very hateful towards women, and I think that she hates herself because she has taken on the personality of someone famous. She doesn't even have her own personality. She calls up and wants to portray herself as Wendy Williams, and that's really sad. One thing I do agree that if someone hits you, yes, you should hit them back, but you kind of know where people are in their head when they're going to hit, when they're violent. Now, yeah, in school, girls hit boys, whatever. They shouldn't. But when you're in a relationship and that person is already showing you that they have like that tendency to be violent, it's time to get away then. It shouldn't even come to hitting. And when a woman hits a man, I feel as though that man should press charges, just go to the full extent to make sure that woman is prosecuted. Yes, there are big women and there are small women. There are women who are violent. There are small women who can beat somebody just like a big one, like the Wendy Williams person said. So it doesn't really matter with size. I've seen some things in my life where I'm like, oh, wow, I couldn't believe that person did that. But I think she just needs to stop being like so
I don't think she was hateful. I just think she was giving her opinion. I don't think that's hateful. I think she was giving her opinion about the situation. I didn't get hateful for Wendy Williams at all.
She is hateful towards women. And it's as if she hates herself that she has taken on somebody else's personality. I
don't think she's taking on someone's personality. She's just, you don't know. That could be the real Wendy Williams.
No, it's not, because her accent has changed throughout some of her conversations where I've caught it, where I'm like, okay, so are you Tanika or are you Wendy? Which one are you?
So you caught it. So you had caught it.
Right.
Okay.
So let Wendy be Wendy and you be you.
Okay.
Don't want to be anybody else.
Okay. Well,
bye.
Bye. Wow, you just never know who's gonna call in. Okay. 9867 calling on the air.
Yes, hi, this is Grace from New York. Sorry for calling again, but with the call that you made that I've had to call in and comment on, you mentioned that women who have a lot of kids or baby fathers doesn't deserve a quality guy or whatever.
They do deserve a quality. They do deserve a quality guy.
Those men, but wait. How about those men who have multiple children, multiple baby mothers, don't have a job, don't have the homosexual, not homo, but hobo, which means he don't got his own place. He just a dusty, but then expect a woman to be in tip-top shape and everything, but you're not bringing nothing to the table. I feel like if you cheat on your wife should cheat right back on you. There's no double standards when it comes to cheating. If you cheat on me, best believe I'm gonna have a side hubby as well. You telling women, oh, your man gonna cheat on you, it is what it is. No. You made that promise. If you're gonna cheat, at least make sure your wife is aware that you want open marriage. Then it's fine. You do you and I do me. But I do not condone that cheating, and I don't think women should accept that. I can do what you're doing too. Then it's all free game. We just in an open marriage together. You do you and I do me. And you keep mentioning that Derrick is good looking, he's in shape and stuff. That doesn't mean he deserves to cheat. He could have been overweight. He don't deserve to cheat. Because he's good looking, he deserves to cheat, and people should just ignore his cheating ways? No, absolutely not. He doesn't respect his marriage and the bond that he made. Oh, and also what Uncle Earl said, the caller before the other caller, okay, about the tiny situation and stuff. Look, what those people do in their bedroom, that's what they do in their bedroom. There are freaks everywhere, okay? And I feel like they should have let people sign an NDA so that they wouldn't be in this predicament. Now, everyone wants to be all freaky, you know, with tantric, with Kama Sutra, with Muru, whatever they want to do. That's in their bedroom, okay? If they have women who are down for it, who are we to judge them? That's what they would like to do. That's what I have to say, Wally. But I just had to comment on what you've been saying about, you know, those busties.
Okay.
So that's
well, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hi, Wiley.
Hi.
Yeah. So I agree with the last two callers, and I also wanted to say, I remember you mentioned something about the surgeon lady being nasty for having sex in the car. Well, I'm gonna say cutty. I don't want to say sex.
Okay.
If she's nasty, so is the other people who have sex by, have cutty by ice machines in hotels and parking lots and your grandma bed, all that. Everybody nasty if you do that. And it's a lot of people in the world that have sex in cars. So you just can't say she's nasty because she's a surgeon and she went outside to have sex. You probably had sex, you know, somewhere. Everybody has cut, and people like spontaneous cutty. And you probably want to, right?
Okay. Well, I don't do anything now. I'm just listening. I'm a commentator. I'm going to tell you what I do. I don't do anything right now, but just do a show.
All right, but you know you would like to. So, all right, bye.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, let's go to the phone. Anonymous, you live on air. Oh, child. Anonymous, you live on air.
Wiley.
Hey.
Wiley, you know I had to call back. I heard someone ring my bell. Ma'am. Okay, so you want to jump in the ring with me. Okay. First of all, I haven't taken on any persona. I talk like this my whole life. Okay? I sound like this in real life, ma'am. There's no persona here. Okay? You sound like you're 80 years old. Okay? I am not hateful towards women at all. Okay? So just go back to your little cave, okay, ma'am? I have the right to say if a woman, okay, that's probably 300 pounds like yourself and can hit it hard, okay, as Evander Holyfield, put hands on my child, he has the right to knock her the hell right out, okay? That's what I said.
Right.
And that's what I mean. Now, if that offends you, or if you think I'm talking down to women, I could care less. Ma'am, please, you're 80. Go soak your dentures and your ass while you're at it, because it probably needs it. And get the hell off my case. If you don't like what I have to say, close your damn ears. Because I bet your ass is already closed because no one wants it. Okay? That's what I have to say.
And we thank you so very much for calling back in.
Okay, bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. We down to 3 callers. Okay, 6268 calling on air.
Hello, yes, I have to call back because I have to straighten out Becky. Okay, first of all, Becky feels that there's a class of low class and high class prostitutes. Okay, there is no difference. Everybody is the same. Nobody is better and nobody is worse. The bottom line is that she could defend her son. I teach my son, if a woman is trying to assault him, run for your life, because her father gonna kill you, her brother gonna kill you, or her friends is gonna kill you. So your best bet is to not try to assault a woman. Run for your life. Say, please, run for your life. Don't feel no kind of way a woman kicking your behind. Just get away from there with your life. A man is something different. But for this woman, Becky, to be on your platform and able to tell black folks off, I'm not the one. So she's calling people 80 years old and all of that. She sounds 67, okay? That's how she sounds. 67, and she sounds like a Becky. So she needs to sit down somewhere.
Okay.
And for that pedophile, the other man, the old man that believe it's okay for 14 years old to have sex.
He didn't say that. He didn't say that. He didn't say that it was
not
okay.
In my house.
No. He did not say it was okay for 14. What he was saying was it's a 14-year-old that's out here that's very promiscuous, that's out here doing stuff. These kids these days doing a lot of stuff. 0274 calling on air. 0274. Hello, can you turn me down the back?
Hello?
0274.
Hello?
Yes, can you turn me down the back? We hear ourselves.
Yes, I haven't washed my ass in 4 days.
Oh, child, you said it every time. Well, child, somebody is 7393 calling you on there. 7393.
I have herpes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, phone lines is closed. Boop, phone lines is closed. Child, y'all did it up. Okay.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Oh, why did they call it to the Wiley Show? Thank you all for the super chats. Shout out to the Real E State of Mind. Shout out to that. Also, too, we will have our one of my mentors coming on talking about real estate. We will have him on our show this week or probably next week. So bring your real estate questions. He's a consultant in real estate. So we got Don Johnson going to be coming on our show talking about real estate. A new segment we're going to be bringing and talking about the show. So if you have any question about real estate, we're going to be bringing him on the show. And make sure y'all subscribe to his channel, The Real Estate of Mind. So he'll be coming on our show talking about real estate again. Okay. The trolls, y'all are trolling. I don't know what is going on. I got a feeling who I think it is trolling us, but I'm not going to give them any clout. But we're going to keep the show growing, okay? And everything like that. We probably will have to start, getting somebody. I probably will have to pay someone to screen the calls because it's too much. But y'all like the calls. Y'all like the calls and everything. It's hard to screen them because it's a phone line, everything like that. So we doing that. The caller in says she ain't paid in 4 days. It's hilarious. All right. So make sure y'all contribute to our show by watching and thumbs up. How many thumbs up do we got today? Give us a second. Okay. Let's check the thumbs up. We have, come on now. Well, let's get to 200 likes, okay? Let's get to 200 likes. Make sure y'all thumbs up the show. Really quickly, we will be going live on Station Head. Bring that drummer on Station Head, okay? Then we going live on Station Head before the Maddie Show come on. I'm going to go live on Station Head. Let me get it together. We'll do after show over here on Station Head. A little after show, little after show. little after show, little after show. Okay. All right. Little after show. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I will be live on station. Yes, we definitely see that. And so I don't know how to save it. They still didn't bring my old episode up. Thank y'all, everybody that sent us super chats and stuff like that. We have some announcements we're gonna be making. We're making it on Station Head. We made it on Patreon and everything like that. Thank you all. Please, we need your help to leave us some comments and help us in the algorithm. We going back live after Maddie's show. We got some tea on MC Shaky and Kiki Wyatt. We're gonna be dropping some stuff about that. So y'all make sure y'all come on back. But I'm putting this link in here for Station Head. Okay, we going live on Station Head because I didn't do it earlier today because we were just driving and just busy today. So we are talking about it on Station Head. Okay, so we will be going live on Station Head. Make sure y'all go over there. Okay, see y'all over there. Heading over. All right, see y'all. If you want to be added to the text list, we got to give our church announcements, baby. If you want to be added to the text list, text The Wiley Show. One word, no spaces, to 833-760-1691. If you have any problems, reach out to us in the comments, DM me. But I will tell you, this is how you know you did it right. If you get an automatic message, that's when you did it right. If you don't get an automatic message, you did it wrong. You got to text The Wiley Show, one word, to 833-760-1691. We have notified we are up to 100 people on our text list right now. So everything like that. But we're going live on Station Head if you want to check us out for that. Okay, peace. Let me get this off the screen. All that. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go live on Station Head. Can you put something in the air fryer for me, please? Air fryer for me, please. I know it. Thank you. I need some in the air fryer. Oh, dang, I forgot to wish my sister a happy birthday. Okay, I'll do that on Station Head. Okay. Yeah, put some in the air fryer for me, please. Thank you. Oh, I'm still on here. Let me close over here. Bye, y'all. See you on Station Head.